I'm hell-bent on getting this freaking thing done.
I know,
What's
right?
going on? Okay,
so what do you think?
Another flashback to the past.
I know.
I look at this and I'm like, this should be carbon fiber, or it should be some billet or something else.
Yeah.
But that's just the way it was in 1998. And
Yeah.
if I had to do it all over again, I would have done so many things different. I'd have to make a list one of these days. But, you know, we're trying to build a replica.
We were waiting on this. This was not easy to get. Remember, we got the one guy left in the state of California that does plastic chrome dipping.
There's one guy left?
One guy left.
Jesus.
EPA or CARB, California Air Resources, chased all these guys out of town. So one guy left. This is the guy. We found him.
If I had my druthers, and if I had done it a few years later, this would have been an HKS surge tank or a Grady surge tank or something else. Certainly not that polished thing, but they did a good job polishing it.
Yeah.
Probably even better than it was done on my car.
Oh, good. Oh, cool.
So I'm very happy with that. It is a good replica, if not cleaner.
And these were stock paint, right?
Yeah.
So we just put this back to
These are
original.
actually cleaner than mine were, to be honest with you.
Got it.
Different fuel rail, I think, but I'm pretty sure mine was HKS or is this maybe it was a powerhouse unit.
I can't remember. I know Alex was kind of working with you on what kind of...
Yeah, immaterial because it has no effect on it. But we're going down the path. We've decided that we're going to have the proper transmissions.
Yes.
So, you know, the CD009 is out of the question now. We've got this bad boy. We're pretty sure it's functional. We'll find out very quickly. I mean, it's going to be fun to get back in one. Last time was my 2006 Supra, the one that I bought from Ryan Woon.
You own that?
Yes, and it had 2835 HKSs on it.
Oh, crap.
It's 1,000 horsepower.
Holy
I got to tell you
shit.
this story. There was this kid that lived across the street from me, Garrett. He had a black Celica, which was like the pointy nose 2001. And he was a nice kid.
Yeah.
And he said, I got a Celica Supra. And he was a young kid. He was probably 16. And I said, well, it's actually a Celica, but let me explain it to you. So when you go to a car show and you're telling your friends, I have a Celica Supra, you don't get bashed
over the head.
Yeah, because there's always people going to tear you down.
Yeah.
Here's the story of the Supra, 79, 80, 81, the Celica and the Celica Supra, all that kind of stuff. And then I showed them pictures. I took them to my computer, showed them pictures. This is what the 82s look like, the 84, 85, 85 and a half, the Mark IIIs, and so forth and so on. And he goes, yeah, but isn't the engine pretty much the same? And I said,
He's young.
in my best Vin Diesel moment, let's go for a little ride. So take him out. I get him in Ryan Woon's old car, the car that I bought from him. And we pull up on Antonio Parkway. You know Ladera Ranch because he used to live there, right?
Yep.
So this is Sunday. Everybody's riding motorcycles to go up to Ortega.
That was a racetrack.
Oh, yeah. You didn't want to go up there in the family truckster on a Saturday or Sunday. Yeah. So a bunch of motorcyclists pull up, and it's like Johnny Tran in the gang, right?
Yeah.
And so I told Garrett, I said, dude, grab that little oh shit strap, put your head against the seat, and do not take it off. So the light turns green, right? And I just kind of roll out kind of slowly, waiting for everybody to shift into second gear. So I'm watching them, that hand.
Yeah.
As soon as they do that, I jump on it. The thing starts to get sideways, grab second gear, go through third gear, go to fourth gear. And he's like, oh, shit. Oh, God damn it. Oh. And then we slam on the brakes, come up to the light, and the guy flips up his visor, and Garrett rolls down the window. And the guy goes, what do you got in that thing? I said, I got me them there a set of them there split fire spark plugs. And he goes, come on, Dad.
That's awesome.
So that's how he learned the difference between a Celica and a Supra.
There's a big difference. You've seen our car. You've seen our hardtop car.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Let's go for a ride. Why don't you drive that? Let's go for a spin.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Seriously?
Okay.
Are you down?
I'm always down. Somebody tosses me the keys. Let's go.
All right, you drive. I would love for you to experience it. I mean, it's not 1,000 horsepower, but it'll be fun.
Jesus.
Yeah, these seats you kind of sink into, don't you?
A little bit.
There you go. That's the clutch noise you hear. You'll get used to it. You'll get used to it. I'm sure that's something you're familiar with.
On or off, yeah.
And make a left here, and we'll take it down Collins. Collins is always safe, yeah.
Doesn't really sound anything like my car at all. Oh, that fresh smell again.
I know, right?
Raw fuel.
How are we doing fuel-wise? Half tank?
Just under half a tank.
Does it kind of sound like your car?
Nothing like it. It doesn't even sound like it's the same engine group.
Really?
Not even close. There's no lag. I mean, once it comes on, I mean, it's right up where it needs to be.
You had lag on yours quite a bit?
Oh, that's 20 years difference in turbos.
Yeah. But that's what you remember?
Yeah.
Is your lag. This clutch does take a little getting used to, but once you get the hang of it, it's all there.
I feel like it's blowing the tires off right there, you know?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And that's the thing, you know, this is right at around 700, just shy of 700. I think it was 680 or 690 on the dyno. You know, what are you going to do to get to 1,000?
It's violent.
Pretty violent?
Yeah, in a good way.
Yeah.
No, it's a beast. It's a beast.
You like?
The technology has come a long, long way, I gotta tell you. The new turbos, new tuning tools, and no more Band-Aids like the HKS stuff, all that kind of stuff, which we will have on our car, but we won't be using it.
Right.
It'll just be there for show.
Yeah, understand. Well, it's cool. You get to drive a Supra. I love these seats, though, don't you?
They are nice. That clutch, man.
I know. Not a huge fan of the clutch, but, you know, what are you going to do?
It's strong.
That's what Alex chose, that clutch.
Well, if it's durable.
Once you get used to it, it's pretty good. I just hate the squeal noise it makes, you know.
It's just rough. It just. Sorry for snapping your neck.
No, that's all right.
Well, it's as I remember. You sit a little lower in this seat.
You do. I noticed that
the
moment we got them, but I don't mind it. I kind of like it.
Now you get used to it, you know. I'm curious to see how it's going to be when I jump into our car with the factory seats now reupholstered. It should feel immediately familiar.
Yeah.
What is that?
That was just something you ran over. Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah. You're okay.
It's about as close as I feel comfortable.
Yep, you're good.
I love that it sets the card motion sensors off.
I know, right? So what'd you think?
I think I need another Supra in my life.